Well, first of all, Lee, it's 50 not out this weekend for you. Your 50th game in charge of being a manager. You started with a win. Be nice to mark this milestone with another win.
Yeah, it certainly would, wouldn't it? It's gone really quickly, I must say. Me lads let me know yesterday in the car it'd been my 50th game. Been really enjoyable. A lot of learning. A lot's happened in that time as well, in that short period of time. But the main thing is we're really enjoying it, and we can't wait for the next game every week.
Is it everything that you expected?
It is, and I've just used the words, and I think I've said it before. I'm just going to enjoy every moment of being manager of Crew. There is some extra bits that now really filter into it, which take up a lot of time, phone calls, etc. But that's just the same for every manager. But that buzz of winning and losing is the next best thing to being a player, and it's something I thrive on.
So the next two-part question, more or less to wrap it all up, what's been the most enjoyable part for you, and what annoys you?
Obviously winning is the most enjoyable part. Seeing the fans happy when you're winning. I think we're doing that in a much better style than we were last season. Working with the players is highly enjoyable. We've got a good group. I enjoy coming in every day, dealing with the players as a group and on a one-to-one basis. Did you say annoying?
Yeah. Anything annoy you? Or do you have to
the last couple of weeks of things have annoyed me. That nothing to do with the club, but in terms of people that are in the middle of the pitch. But no, nothing really. You just sort of get on with it. If you let things get on top of you too much, it could really get you down. Because, like I say, you're wanted by a lot of people. People want to be talking to you a lot, so you've just got to take it in stride, really.
I've known you for many, many years. You're an all-sage boy, and now you're responsible for managing your local football club where you spent most of your footballing career and your life at. So you've got a lot of sort of pressure where you're dealing with players' livelihoods and your own staff. Does that bring extra pressure on you? Is that still something that you're learning about?
I think I can deal with that. Making sure everyone's treated in the right way. I feel that's the best way of getting the best out of people. There is going to be times when staff disagree with me and players disagree with the decisions I make. But I hope, in 10 years' time, they can all say they were treated with respect and treated well, because I pride myself on that. In terms of the local area, sometimes you go out and you're conscious of what you're doing just because you are the manager of Crew, and that type of thing. Socialising is a little bit more restricted. I've done that myself in terms of going out with the wife in the local area, which I probably shouldn't do. Probably thinking a little bit too much about it, but just trying to keep professional and do things in the right way, the best I can. Because I say, you're representing the football club all the time. It's not just when you've got the badge on and you're at work. I'm trying to do what feels right for the football club all the time.
Well, you're getting ready now for your next game in a real good position as well. You're heading overnight to Crawley. Just one thing that I think that would interest the supporters is when you go overnight and you have your overnight stage and you get together, do you feel that gives better preparation as well for your players and your staff for the game? Yeah,
I do, and I think it just keeps the players together as well. Which I'm also big on. We'll try and do something with the players, a bit of fun between Friday travelling and obviously them going to bed on Friday night. It keeps them together. Hopefully we'll have a gym there and they can relax in there. And it gives you, and obviously the staff are together through that period, so you're constantly talking about the game, tactics, watching video clips. You're able to do another presentation, so it's vital. I think players in this day and age expect, it's obviously miles away, isn't it? So you're always going to go overnight, but I think the players expect that now, and I think it's right that we do everything we can to prepare properly for the games.
Well, just looking at Crawley, they had a major overhaul, didn't they, in the summer? But everything's going along quite good for them, Have they surprised you that they've been able to settle down so quickly?
Not particularly, because I think they've got a really good manager. He's obviously done really well at the clubs he's been at, took over there last year, and they play a really good, attractive football. and they've got some good players. You know, they had an overhaul, but they also brought some good players in, and the players that were there, he obviously worked with them last year. So no, I'm not surprised. Again, because I think he's a really good manager, good guy. So we're in for a real tough game. You know, I've just been watching them again before we do the presentation to the players. They're a good team who can do a little bit of everything.
You took your unbeaten home record to 14 games last week. Terrific achievement so far. Long may continue. But you've also just been in the last few weeks, apart from the Salford game, picking up away points. That's important, isn't it? That you still get those away points.
It is, and we're trying to do things slightly differently away from home, with having the attack intent. I think we dominated the game at Wrexham in large parts through what we were trying to do. Not every game will look the same away from home. Like say the Salford one, I could talk to you for 45 minutes about that game. A lot went on, and that emotion got the better of us on that day. But yeah, we're working hard with our performances and being able to pick up points and wins away from home, because if we want to achieve anything this season, that's going to be important.
Well, last week I know that quite a few players put their bodies on the line, and obviously Zach Williams didn't make it. How's things this week gone with checking those players out, and how are you looking for the weekend?
Yeah, it's been a busy physio room, I must say. It's been busy, and the honest truth is I won't know until tomorrow, maybe Saturday, with some of the players. You know, they rolled it out last weekend, and I thought they were exceptional, the ones who were carrying the knocks. Zach tried, and it wasn't worth the risk with a tight hamstring in the warm-up. So we're just going to have to see how he is. Longy the same, Shiloh the same, Mickey the same, Harvey the same, Rio the same. So there's no point in lying. You know, it's been a busy physio room, and I honestly won't know until tomorrow and Saturday what the players and what shape they're going to be in. Just
a word on the two lads who've been away on the international duty. We had a nice conversation with Conor Reardon as well, and he seems fine and okay. Mattis, you would have checked on him, fine and okay. So at least hopefully they've come back, you know, ready to be selected. Yeah,
and they should be really proud of obviously representing their national team. The football club is. I think it's a great achievement. You know, Conor's looks like he could establish himself in their 21 side, which is really good, because he's been good for us, hasn't he? And then obviously Mattis, with his team, his game got called off unfortunately through circumstances, but really good experiences for them. They've come back smiling and no knocks, which is the positive thing.